Despite three promising performances, Leeds were still searching for their first goal under Neil Warnock going into Sunday lunchtime's match at Middlesbrough. Draws at Portsmouth and Hull suggested Warnock had tightened the defence, and the new gaffer was looking for a third clean sheet on the road at the Riverside. Fourth place Borough looked a tough challenge on paper, and United needed to take all 3 points in order to continue their playoff charge. Warnock made 2 changes from the Hull match. New signing Paul Robinson replaced Danny Pugh at left back, while Aidy White returned from injury in place of Danny Webber. Before kick-off, the 20,000 crowd, including more than 3,000 Leeds fans, took part in a minute's applause to remember the 6 soldiers recently killed in Afghanistan. United bossed the opening quarter of the game by defending from the front, and they took a deserved lead in the 18th minute. Aidy White showed persistence on the right wing, and his tee-up for Snodgrass produced Warnock's first Leeds goal. Borough keeper Jason Steele probably should have done better, but it was the least United deserved. Snodgrass now has a dozen in the league this season, just 4 less than top scorer Ross McCormack. Less than 10 minutes later and Leeds were 2 up. McCormack combined well with strike partner Luciano Becchio, and after right-back Justin Hoyt made a hash of an attempted clearance, Becchio pounced to grab his 8th of the season. The Argentine looks a different player under Warnock and could be close to getting back to his best. Becchio won plenty of headers on Sunday and should probably have grabbed a second goal in the 36th minute. Michael Brown's hopeful ball into the box fell kindly, but the striker couldn't quite keep his shot down. Borough threatened little until just before the break. After Marvin Emnus had his shot blocked, Adam Hamill dug out a cross for new signing Lucas Jutkovic, but he headed straight at Andy Lonergan and had strayed offside. The game was less frantic in the second half, and neither goalkeeper was called into action too often. For the most part, Leeds strolled to the 3 points and were taking pot shots at will, the impressive Adam Clayton having a swipe here. As the game was heading to its predictable finale, Borough's afternoon got worse. Clayton's harassment of Barry Robson earned him a yellow card, but the Scottish midfielder saw red after kicking out. The dismissal rounded off a dismal afternoon for the Teessiders. Now all United had to do was keep a clean sheet for the 3rd time in 4 games, and they managed that despite Andy Lonergan gifting a chance to Seb Hines. After the match, Warnock praised his unsung heroes.
Well, you don't get much better than that, does it really? I thought he was a very competent, right from the first whistle. I thought we were right in the dressing room. We were hungry. We'd messed about for 3 games now without any goals. People say, they're really pleased to see me, and yet we haven't got a goal. So I said to him, wait till we start scoring goals, you'll be happy then. But I thought the lads, a lot of individual pluses today. It was a good team performance, very competent, like I say, and professional. But, the unsung heroes like Connolly and Lees, Clayton and Brown, I thought there were Aidy White. Probably people, they're not glamour people, but I thought the bread and butter today. I thought we did the nasty stuff part of the game very well today.
One of Warnock's heroes is Michael Brown, a player who has been given a new lease of life under the new gaffer.
It was a good, solid performance, nothing to get too carried away about. I think, first half we did really, really well. I think we could have put it to bed a lot earlier. Maybe got the 3rd goal, would have finally finished them off, but we looked comfy enough, and the boys deserved it. We worked hard the last month.
Everything's changed since Warnock took over. Performances have improved dramatically, and with 10 games to go, Leeds are back in the promotion race. Next up for the Whites are West Ham, and the Hammers won't relish a trip to Elland Road, a ground they haven't won at in more than 30 years.